Deuteronomy 26, start section 50 of Tanakh, Ki to Ba, and relates to revenue, produce, gain, increase, a set amount. And it shall be, when thou art come into the land which God as a verb and noun thy God giveth thee for an inheritance, and possessest it, and dwellest therein, that thou shalt take of the first of all the fruit of the earth, which thou shalt bring of thy land, that God as a verb and noun thy God giveth thee, and shall put it in a basket, and shalt go out of the place which God as a verb and noun thy God shall choose to place his name there. And thou shalt go unto the priest that shall be in those days, and say unto him, I profess this day unto God as a verb and noun thy God, that I am come out of this country, which God as a verb and noun swear unto our fathers for to give us. And the priest shall take the basket out of thine hand, and set it down before the altar of God as a verb and noun thy God. And thou shalt speak and say before God as a verb and noun thy God, a Syrian ready to perish was my father. And he went down into Egypt, and sojourned there with a few, and became there a nation, great, mighty, and populous. And the Egyptians treated us ill, and afflicted us, and laid upon us hard bondage. And when we cried unto God as a verb and noun, God of our fathers, established, heard our voice, and looked on our affliction, and our labor, and our oppression. And God as a verb and noun brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand, and with an outstretched arm, and with great terribleness, and with signs, and with wonders. And he hath brought us into this place, and hath given us this land, even a land that floweth with milk and honey. Now behold, I have brought the firstfruits of the land, which thou, God as a verb and noun, hast given me. And thou shalt set it before, established thy God, and worship before, increasing existence, thy God. And thou shalt rejoice in every good thing, which God as a verb and noun thy God hath given unto thee, and of thy house, thou, and the Levite, and the stranger that is in thy midst, when thou hast made an end of tithing, all the tithes of thine increase, the third year, which is the year of tithing, and hast given it unto the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, that they may eat within thy gates and be filled. Then thou shalt say before God as a verb and noun thy God, I have brought away the hallowed things out of mine house, and also have given them unto the Levite, and unto the stranger, to the fatherless, and to the widow, according to all thy commandments, which thou hast commanded me. I have not transgressed thy commandments, neither have I forgotten them. I have not eaten therefore in my mourning, neither have I taken away aught thereof for any unclean use, nor given aught thereof for the dead, but I have hearkened unto the voice of God as a verb and noun, my God, and have done according to all that thou hast commanded me. Look down for the holy habitation from heaven, and bless thy people Israel, and the land which thou hast given us. And thou swearest unto our fathers, a land that floweth with milk and honey. This day God as a verb and noun thy God hath commanded thee to do these statutes and judgments. Thou shalt therefore keep and do them with all thine heart, with all thine soul. And we have Shlishi in the margin, and Chametz Bazik as a note for verse 14. Thou hast avouched God as a verb and noun this day to be thy God, and to walk in his ways, and to keep his statutes, and his commandments, and his judgments, and to hearken unto his voice. And God as a verb and noun hath avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he hath promised thee and that thou shouldest keep all his commandments, and make thee high above all nations which he hath made for a praise and for a name and for an honor, and that thou mayest be an holy people unto God as a verb and noun thy God, as he hath spoken. Wahya ki tibwa al hearts asher Yahweh al hik natan lak nachla wirshta wishpat bah wal qatchet murashit kul pri hatma asher tibya martzak asher Yahweh al hik natan lak wishmat bathna wah lakat al hamkum asher yabchur Yahweh al hik lashkan shamu sham wub'at al hekhan asher Yahya bimim hecham wamrat al yu hagdati hiyum lihwa al hikki bati al harz asher nashba Yahweh labtinu letet lenu walqaj hakhan ethna midak wahnichu labni mazbach Yahweh al hik wanid wamrat labni Yahweh al hik army abd abi weird matzrima winger sham bumti math wihi sham lugwi qadur atsum word wirau atnu hemtsrim we anunu witanu alinu abda ksha wantsak al Yahweh al hi abtinu wishma Yahweh at qalnu wira at anainu wat amlanu wat letnu wilts anu Yahweh mamthrim bid chizqa wab sra nathwyah wab mra gadul wab atut wab maptim wib anu al hamqum hasa witan lenu at hearts hazat arts zibt chulb woodbush wata hna habati at brashit pri hadma asher natali Yahweh wah nachtu lapni Yahweh al hik wah shat chuit lapni Yahweh al hik wash machit bakal hathub asher natan lak Yahweh al hik wal bitak ata wah lui wahgar asher bakrabak ki takla lasher atkal masher tibwatak bushna hashlichat shunt hamasher wantata lalwi lugar litum wal almanah waklu bush aryak Wush blau wamrit lepni Yahweh al-hik barti hekdash man habit wugam natiu lalui wulgur litum wul almanah kekel matsutak asher thwitani la abrati matsutik wala shukchati la aklati bani memnu wala barti memnu bathma wala nati memnu limpt shmati bakul Yahwa alhi ashiti kekel asher tzwitani heshkipa mem'aun qadshuk man hashmim wabarak at amak at yishral wat hatma asher natah lanu kasher nishbat labtinu arts zibt cholb wadbush hum heza Yahwa al-hik matzuk lashut at hachkim hala wat hem shuptim washmert washit autum bekel lebuk wabkul napshuk at Yahwa hamrat hayum lahyut lek lalhim wullikat bedrukyu shimmer chukyu wum tsutyu wum shuptyu wul shima baklu wehwa hamirak hayum lahiyut lu lam sunla kasher bur lak wul shimmer kul matsutyu wul tuk al-yun al-kul hagwin asha lit hala wul shim wul tbart wul hituk am qdash lihwa al-hik kasher dipper. And okay, it's not pausing. But I'm going to figure out dibsh. What does dibsh mean? And I'm not seeing an option. Oh, dibsh. Gummy, honey, syrup. Oh, by analogy, okay.